Yes, Josh, I appreciate you hopping on this call, bro. It means a lot.
Yeah,
Obviously, we've been working with each other for, I would say, what, up 4 months now, would you say? Coming up to?
yeah. I think it was the start of April, wasn't it? I think
Yeah, I
that's
think I was
true.
in Dubai at the time when you got
Yeah,
started with me,
yeah.
and then
You were
since then I was in Marbella, then obviously back in the UK now. So yeah,
going
it's been a
hopping.
while. Yeah, literally,
Yeah,
literally. And like, how did you come across me, Josh?
Instagram.
Instagram.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, okay. Was it
and
TikTok?
TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, both. So it was originally on your couple for you page, and then it said go to your Instagram, check your Instagram out, and then you just kept coming up, and then I was like, okay,
Yeah.
that's what you seriously and started reading into it, and then yeah, give you a
Yeah.
little message.
Sweet. And what actually led you to making that decision to drop me a message?
The main thing was you weren't there wasn't like this big account with loads of followers or loads of following.
Yeah.
So it didn't. Them type of accounts, you just know talking rubbish and they just want your money, sort of thing.
Yeah. I
But
get that.
so it's like going to a big corporation. They don't really care about you, do they? You go to someone local, they're going to care more about your customers,
Yeah,
vice
you're just
versa.
a number. That's exactly what it is. And
Exactly.
yeah, Stan said the same thing. And it comes down to like being actually valued and getting the attention you need. That's
Yeah,
what it is.
exactly.
Because if you go with someone who's like a big influencer, let's say they've got 500k followers, whatever, like the chances of them hopping on calls with you and giving you the attention that you need is like zero. You're
Slightly.
not. Yeah, you're not getting on a call with the actual guy you're supposedly getting started with. Like
Yeah,
you
yeah,
get
yeah.
outsourced to a member of their team, and then you're never getting, the support you actually need. So yeah, that's a good thing. That's a lot of people they don't realize that as well. They don't realize that because I'm pretty sure it was TikTok Live. I first like came across you, then over on
Yeah,
Instagram. We
yeah.
got
Watching a couple on the way to work.
yeah, literally
Yeah,
just headphones in or playing it in
yeah,
speaker in the car.
yeah.
And then, yeah, you got
Yeah.
interested in it. What kind of like interested you in trading? Because there's obviously so many ways to make money online.
The competition. So Amazon, reselling on Amazon. How many people do that? How many
Yeah,
times are you going to get a good product that actually sells? It's one in thousands or whatever.
yeah,
Trading while we can obviously be competitive against one another, we're all trying to get the same thing. It's not
yeah,
like I'm stealing money off you, you're stealing money off me.
yeah,
It, we're all doing the same thing. We're all trying to predict the same things rather than
yeah.
I'm trying to get my product over your product. Yeah, everything just went black and it won't work.
Yeah, do you know what was so funny? I couldn't help but laugh, right? It froze on a
I
picture
seen
of
you
your
laughing. I was
face.
like, oh,
Yeah.
this is really.
I was gonna go get my phone and take a picture of you and gonna send it to you because it froze on a picture of your face. It was like this. Yeah, it was funny. That caught me off guard. Where were we? I forgot where we were now. Oh yeah,
Just
like
ruined your whole thing. Sorry.
yeah, no, it's all right. Like I said, I can just cut these type of bits out. I'll probably keep some of that in if it is funny, if I'm being honest. I try not to bait you out with a facial pause, but so did you have like any doubts before joining?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I just thought if I never gamble, then you're never going to succeed, are you?
Yeah, that's it. No risk,
So
no Rari, as they
if I
say.
just if I just kept putting it off, exactly. If I just kept pointing it off and pointing it off and pointing it off, then I'm
Yeah,
never even going to get the opportunity to even see what it's like.
exactly. I mean, if you don't, a lot of people just kind of drift through life and they never ever go after what they want. That's the problem because it's like, okay, what if I do? What if I don't? Like, if I do and it doesn't
Yeah,
work out, I have an outcome. I know that, okay, it didn't work out, cool. Like, at least I tried. But if you don't ever even try, then you'll never know. You'll always have that doubt
yeah.
in your mind, like, what if I gave it a go?
I know, and I was contemplating from watching your lives. I did contemplate for a couple of weeks, like, should I not, should I not, and then in the end, I was just like, just do it. Let's
Yeah.
just do it.
And would you say you made the right decision? Have you enjoyed it so far?
So far, yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah,
good. That's good
definitely.
to hear. And would you say, like, obviously you came in as a complete beginner, Josh, didn't you?
Yeah, yeah. I have
So
no idea
yeah.
whatsoever.
Would you say that you had quite a smooth process into it, as in like your education and where you've got to within 4 months? Because by the way, 4 months is not a lot of time. To be where you're at and the results that you've got is not a lot of time at all.
Yeah, I mean the trading was easy to follow. It was. I made notes, reread them. The calls helped because I could always ask questions.
Yeah.
Yeah, and in the end, I felt quite knowledgeable. Well, I probably aren't, but I feel it.
To be fair, mate, you fill me with confidence. Every time you're in chat, you seem like you're one of the more experienced ones inside, you know. You're like, you know exactly what you want, very like focused on what you're looking at. When you put something in the network chat, it's this is what I'm looking at and this is what I want to see, regardless if
Yeah,
anyone else is going against it. Like this is what I'm confident in. And you've got a lot of confidence. And I think that's come over time with the results that you've also got over the past, let's say specifically the past month and a half, 2 months.
yeah,
Because
yeah. The start was a
yeah.
bit ropey.
Yeah, start was very ropey, right? We had quite a few losses, a losing streak to start off with.
Yeah,
And how was you
yeah,
feeling during that period? You probably thought, "Oh fuck, have I messed up here?"
yeah,
Getting started.
yeah. I was
Yeah,
like, what am I doing wrong? What's going on?
yeah. And did you
But
contemplate like stopping, or it maybe doesn't work, or like what was going through your mind when you was in that losing streak?
yeah, I was like, why isn't my learning working? Why is everyone seeing something completely different to what I'm seeing? But I was just rushing it. That was clearly just the thing. And I wasn't getting the market bias right. And that was the main factor.
Market bias, yeah. And then
Yeah,
once you realize that, smooth sailing ever since, right?
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
think you went on something crazy like was it 9 trades out of 11 or 10 out of 12 or something
Yeah,
winning streak?
yeah. Yeah, 10 out of 12, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Obviously, you just ended it on I think that on a loss, but you know it happens. You
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
win forever. You can't win forever.
yeah, yeah.
That's it. But yeah, no.
No,
Overall in total, I've been over the journal and honestly phenomenal results, Josh. Like congrats to you, bro. Like you've got over a 50% win rate, which you know for where you started off in the first, let's say, 7 to 8 trades, to then turn it around and then have over the, let's say, last 12 trades, you know, upwards of a 70 to 80% win rate really shows the progression and the level of maturity in the market. And I feel like, you know, you're only going to continually develop on that.
yeah. Even the last couple where I knew it was only the last couple till I move on to the next stage, I feel like I did rush them a bit as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
I just wanted to, but it's natural and I'll learn.
Yeah, to be fair, it's not a big deal. That's why it's in the environment we do it in. So we put you on obviously on a demo at first to make sure you're in a safe environment, you're not losing money. Because if you didn't know, most traders get into the market either by signals, which you were lucky you didn't do, either by, you know,
Yeah,
taking funded challenges, and straight away they're losing money before they even try to learn the skill. You got into it straight away with prioritizing skill first and building up the habits of a
yeah,
professional trader without losing a single penny. Like you haven't lost, you haven't blown an account, you haven't failed a funded challenge, and you've built a skill set. Now, obviously, we're not,
yeah. The
you know,
amount of people I see, go
yeah,
on.
we won't get ahead of ourselves and say we're, you know, amazing
No, yeah,
professionals making millions, but like you built habit and a skill of a professional trader. When you got on board and, you know, you went through the losses, I always tell people like it can be normal to panic. Some people panic when they hop on the
yeah,
demo sample size. It's like a big thing, right? It's like, okay, I went through the education, I went through the boot camp, I then hopped on and finally started stage one in the three-step process, which is the demo. And now I've taken like 3 losses, 4 losses. Oh my God, I'm panicking. I don't know what I'm doing.
yeah,
You know, that's what it is. But that's normal because that is the data and the information we need to then review, refine, improve. So then the next
yeah.
series of trades that you take are going to look better. And then the next series of trades
Exactly
you
what
take
happened.
are going to get better. So like anyone who gets started with me, I always say, listen, I don't care if you lose the first 5 trades. I don't care if maybe the first 5 trades you take, you lose four and you win one. Because all that is information. It tells me what you know, where you're at, where I can give you the advice you need to improve on. And then obviously based on that, you just see it like continuously as you get later in the sample, the results just get better and better. Win, win, win,
Yeah,
win, win. And then obviously next step is the live account. How do you feel about that?
excited to be honest.
Yeah,
That's one word I could say. Excited, nervous, maybe,
yeah. Feeling
but
confident?
excited. Yeah, excited for the challenge. I could be happy or I could be pissed off within a week, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, based on,
Yeah,
you know, your results, there is no reason why you'd be pissed off in a week. Fingers crossed,
yeah,
anyway.
yeah, yeah. I'm
Fingers crossed.
confident. Yeah,
Because don't forget, now you're not starting fresh. You're not starting as a complete beginner. You're starting
yeah.
this sample with the knowledge that you've accumulated over being, you know, through the first sample.
Redefining the skills. Yeah,
Exactly. So this should be off to a better start, and I genuinely
yeah.
believe that you can do really well in the sample.
Yeah,
What would you be
100%.
happy with in terms of like, let's say win rate?
65%.
That's a solid number. That is a solid
I didn't want
number.
to go 50-50, even though you still make profit with your strategy with a
Yeah,
50-50% win rate. Always aim a little bit higher, but not too
yeah,
over ambitious.
yeah. No, 65% is, a realistic answer. If you would have said 80%, I would say,
Yeah.
hold your horses, Josh. Right? Hold your horses.
Yeah. Yeah.
80%. Okay, I don't know where you got that confidence from,
Yeah,
but no,
exactly.
60%, 65, that's realistic to aim from. Like, I'll be
Yeah.
completely transparent. Like I've said it
Yeah.
multiple times, that's what I aim for. 60 to 70% is a good
Yeah.
win rate. Trading a 1 to 2 risk to reward, because obviously, like you said, the strategy, the risk to reward, you don't have to win every single trade in order to be
Exactly.
profitable. You don't even have to win 50% of your trades to win, and be profitable. You only need to win 33% to actually break even.
Over ambitious as well. You just try and chase it, and then you're just going to lose more and more and more.
Would you say the plan is fairly simple to follow as well, right?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Because you might have seen since now getting into the trading space and the trading industry over the 4 months, other people's stuff. It wouldn't surprise me if your For You page and your Instagram or whatever now looks
Oh,
like a
all the
trading,
time.
trading, trading. So you've probably
Yeah.
seen how much bullshit there is out there. And then when it comes
Yeah,
down
people just say go on live accounts straight away, and I'm thinking, what?
Yeah, no, that's because they just want the commissions from signing you up to a live account
Yeah.
and, getting you trading and whatever. So putting you through an actual 3-step process, which by the way, the reason I did it, I think I've explained to you, is I created this 3-step process off the back of me getting into trading the wrong way. I don't
Yeah.
believe that
Yeah, you
beginners
jumped on a live straight away, didn't you?
Yeah, I don't believe that beginners should enter trading risking live capital to the markets before they ever even know, what risk is, what risk management is, what psychology is, and all of these factors that make, a trader good and profitable. We hit the nail on the head with the 3-step process. If you had to go back to the day you started with me, would you make the exact same decision that you made in getting started?
Yeah. The only decision I would also make is I'd probably buy the gold course as well. Everyone keeps putting it in the chat, and I'm thinking,
Yeah, am I missing
God.
out here? Getting FOMO.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, that's glad. I'm glad to hear, honestly, that you would get started again if you had to go back in time, which means that you've enjoyed obviously the service and the process of becoming a profitable trader.
Yeah, and of course, starting earlier would be the better answer, but
Yeah,
it's a bit
but
basic.
yeah, can't go back in time now. We are where we are,
Exactly.
and the main thing is
Yeah,
getting you to where you want to get to, Josh. So I look forward to getting you there, and I appreciate you hopping on the call, bro.
definitely. No worries.